Stick with me for 2 minutes, and I'm going to share a story with you that will change your perspective on how you see growing wealth. And I'm going to drop two rules or more on how you can increase your financial flow. So let's go back. In those days, those days, there was a kingdom called Babylon. Most of you must have heard it popularly in the Bible, where you have King Nebuchadnezzar, Daniel, and the rest of them. So we're going to come from a different angle. So in Babylon, there was a man named Bansir. Bansir, he was a chariot builder. So he built chariots for kings and rich men in the society, because those days, for you to own a chariot, definitely you must be a man of wealth and influence. So Bansir had a dream, and in his dream he saw himself as a man of influence, as a man that had wealth. He sprayed money all around the time, got rich things for himself and his family, and his wife was looking so damn beautiful, a beautiful damsel, like when she was young. Suddenly he woke up. Yeah, he woke up, and as he woke up, everything disappeared. He did not have any money. He was not a man of influence or wealth, and this infuriated him. He was so annoyed. He was angry, and so for that day, he didn't have the energy or strength to do any work, and he just sat at a corner in his workshop. And as he was sitting down thinking about his life, he had a musical instrument playing some sweet music, and then he turned and saw that it was his friend Kobbi the musician. So Kobbi was his best friend, and Kobbi came to him and jokingly and said, "But this one way you need a work. What's up now? If like say you just hit one major contract like this, you are meant to be working. Why you not working? What's up? Why you looking all sad and tired?" And he looked at Kobbi and said, "I had a dream, and in that dream, so happened." So when he explained the dream to Kobbi said, "Oh, that's a good dream. Now, why is it making you sad?" And then he was like, "How long are we going to continue living this life? A life of poverty, a life of living from hand to mouth, a life of not giving our kids and family whatever they want." And Kobbi at that moment saw the sadness and weakness in his eyes and sat beside him and bit of pass whatever. Well, they were sweating down their shirt, and then they sat together and they meditated. They looked at their life from when they started working up to this point, and then they discovered that it was not because of they have not been working hard. Well, Kobbi was a talented musician, and over the years he had made a lot of cash flow from his music. And Bansir, on the other hand, was a very he was very crafty in chariot making, and he has made golden chariot for kings and affluent men. And so they said to themselves that they have made money, but they don't know how to use money. At that point, they realized, and this angered them. They were so sad that they didn't know how to manage money, and so they decided to sort after wealth. The first rule there is the point of what of realization. Some of us is inborn in us, why in others you have to learn from experience. For Bansir, it was just a dream that actually brought that point of realization. Now, so in their quest to find about wealth, they remember their friend Akkad, who was once poor like them and did not have any money. So they decided to sought after him for him to teach them how to make money. And so Kobbi the musician and his friend Bansir, and took along with them so many of their friends who were also not doing so well financially, and they went to meet Akkad, the richest man in Babylon, who was even borrowing money to the king. And so they sought after him, and he gave them some of the tricks on how to make money. Well, I've given you the first truth, which is realization. You have to desire, you got to have or build up this burning desire for wealth. If you don't have that desire for wealth, You might just be, let's say, contended in whatever position or wherever you find yourself. Just like Bansir and Kobbi, they were contented with where they were. They never had this burning desire for wealth, and that desire came through a dream. Some of us is in build. There are some people that from 14, 15 years they're already looking for ways to make money. Why some people is built over time from experience, both positive and negative experiences. Then secondly, we always talk about destiny helper. Destiny helper. Your destiny helper can come in so many ways. It can come through mentorship. It can come through giving you a skill. It can come through giving you a job. But most times in Nigeria, we want to see destiny helper as more like dashing you money, which is not a good thing. So when you see your destiny helper, you just want to build him until he runs away. Some of us, we have met our destiny helper, but we have chased them with billing. So while you are seeking for wealth, make sure you have a mentor. Your destiny helper is to be your mentor. Look around you, the sphere of your life, and see that one person that is living the life that you want to live. It could be in terms of music. He must not be that big. I hear some people say Elon Musk is my role model. Elon Musk can teach you little to nothing. You can only watch his videos online and see one or two things. So look for someone that, even if he has not gotten to the top, but he's living the life that you want, and ask him for mentorship. From there, it can eliminate years of stunted growth in you. And also, while you are looking for mentorship, please pick up a skill. Bansir was not idle, Kobbi was not idle. They had something that they were doing. So learn something today. It could be social media manager, it could be data analysis, it could be anything. It could be a real job, it could be like going for a degree, so on and so forth. But pick up something, do something with the work of your hands. So I'm giving you two rules to success and how you can build wealth from scratch. First of all, have that burning desire, pick up a skill, and find a mentor. With this, you will see accelerated growth. Follow for more insightful and interesting stories. See you later.